Welcome back to Backstage. I'm your host, Mr. Magic, alongside Mr. Nikki Bascome, singer, songwriter, boxer, that he looks like. You know, I will, before we go, I will throw in a little bit about your boxing on this, even though right now it's 100% talking about you as the entertainer. Your song that we're featuring on today's show, Picture Me.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to those lyrics, every word that came out of your mouth has me sitting there wanting to hear every word coming out of your mouth because of what you're laying out in this song. What was the inspiration behind this song, Picture Me?
I think I was listening to some Tupac and I listened to the beat. You know, I like Tupac and his original song is called Picture Me, really. And I was listening to this song and I was like, yeah, I need to spit on this beat, you know, because he's speaking some real stuff on that song as well. So I just looked on YouTube for a remix of the beat, not the original beat.
Yeah.
It had some 808s in it or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I could ride on this. And I just put my little spin to it. Just came together.
Okay. How, I mean, I don't want to put it on a time frame to say, oh, you did this in like 30 minutes, you know, because.
Actually, I did.
Okay.
Probably like 45 minutes.
Man, I was going to give you a week, man, or a couple of months.
No, honest to God.
45 minutes?
Yeah, it was, you know, after lockdown.
Well, you had time on your hands, obviously.
Yeah, it was like 2021. Like after the first lockdown and, you know, I'm getting back out in the boat.
Yeah.
And I must have came here in front of the gym after, you know, doing some work in the community and I was just listening to some music and I just got inspired for some reason. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna just write it, you know?
That's it.
And like I said, like 45 minutes.
I had it done.
Yeah, because I was speaking from the heart, you know?
Well, you know, and it's funny, and you say that, and you use Tupac as that inspiration. I had seen one of his videos, and I believe that one of the documentaries you're talking about, where he was actually in the studio, pen to paper, and he was like, got this in Spanish, he's writing it right there. And then he just walked from the console into the booth, bang, got your paperwork right there, bang, bang, bang. Cut right there a second. I need to change this part. And then that became, you know, one of his best-selling songs in doing so. So you feel that inspiration in that short period of time just really just bubbled up and said, this is it for me, this has got to come out like that?
Yeah. And so what I do is, you know, once the song is written, so first I heard the beat, and the harmony of the beat, and I started putting the hook together, and then the lyrics started flowing. But once the song was done, like it was like 45 minutes, no lie.
Wow.
Both verses, everything, because the hook was pretty simple.
Yeah.
I just what I normally do is get my laptop and I record on GarageBand as a rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I laid it down about three tries, and then I converted it to my phone and let my friends hear it. And they was like, look, bro, you gotta go in the studio and lay it down. I was like, all right, cool. So then after that, this is when the process started, and this is where I take my hat off to artists. I recorded the song at my boy's house. He's got a little home studio. And, you know, it came out nice. Recorded about twice, had 2 versions. And then after that, we went to another studio, and then I had to do the song over again.
Yeah.
So, you know, after the song was completed, it was about 4 versions. And then I wanted to get like somebody singing in it. And then my boy was like, nah, man, it's you. This song's you. You don't need nobody in it.
Yeah.
Because when we did get different singers trying to sing over the hook and stuff, it didn't fit.
Right.
It was me, like, the song.
Makes sense.
So, you know, going through that whole process, that was probably the long part of the whole ordeal. But otherwise, in that, the song was done.
Yeah. Well, and I see that. I can see the writing part of it getting done like that. But like you said, it's then laying down the tracks and going through the process of getting it to sound actually right the way you want it to. Because I think we were talking about what it looks like on YouTube, version-wise. compared to a different level of it that we can
Right.
get and enhance it a little bit more. So everything has its point of improvement.
Yeah.
And on that. So you basically put it down on pen to paper and then improved on it 4 times
Yes.
before you got to your final
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
That is cool. And again, looking at the video, man, it's really nice. It really put together well. And the lyrics, I'm telling you, folks, when you hear this, and you're gonna hear that at the end of this segment, you're gonna be like, I didn't know Nikki had that in him. He's got it in him for real.
Yeah.
Got it in him. And no editing involved as well. It's very clean. It's
Yeah.
you know, because
Yeah.
anyone can and sit back and enjoy this particular piece called Picture Me. And the lyrics, the name itself is actually that. It's talking about you and what you're doing and what you want to do. And,
Yeah. I'm basically trying to manifest what I want.
yeah,
You know.
speaking into existence.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah, you're speaking
not-
to the universe.
Yeah, not just for myself, but for my family.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, what I picture of myself in the future.
There you go.
You know,
There you go.
it was just putting it to paper. So,
Yeah. And you know what? And you are a prime example of pulling yourself out of the muck and the mire.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, if people do or may not know your history, like you said, we already know about your parents.
Yeah.
You know, passing when you were younger, and what you had to go through, and your mindset, and running with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
You know, in a sense, and trouble finding you instead of you,
Right.
you know, getting away from it. And it took something even more
Mhm.
to turn your life around completely.
Mhm.
And now that you've made that complete turn and you're going forward, you're trying to show people, younger people, anybody,
Yeah.
that anyone can come out of it into a better life.
Yep, for sure.
I think I covered that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, and I'm
It
glad
takes
for that.
work. It takes work, but you gotta stick to
Yeah.
it, you know, because I have my struggles still.
Oh man, we all have a journey to walk, and you know there will be pitfalls and struggles along the way. And like we said earlier, it's not how many times you fall, how many times you get up. You never let them keep you down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's in any aspect of things. You know, just keep striving forward. You know, hey, look, the wheels are going to fall off the bus sooner or later, but until then, ride the bus. You know, sounds like a good deal. So, in making this video, you know, this obviously was not your first time behind the camera. How did you find that aspect of things? You know, doing the video side of things.
Oh, that's always the fun part.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I just wanted the video because it sounds like Picture Me rolling. So I really wanted to be like, you know, riding
In motion.
and, yeah, in emotion.
Yeah.
You know, because the lyrics are already there. It ain't got to be too deep. You know, you just let the visuals speak for itself.
And that helps, because I'm gonna be real on this. If you're not got the visual and you hear the first lyrics, Picture Me rolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. See,
Right.
that mind can go anywhere at that moment.
Right.
You know, and some people can misconstrue what Picture Me rolling means.
Right.
But you put a visual to it, then you're like, oh, that's what he means by Picture Me rolling. He don't mean that.
Right.
You know, so putting that there, and it makes sense. Like I said, in watching it, it so fits. It so fits.
Yeah.
So I want to say to you on that, good luck in that aspect of your life and your music, because it is working. So while we have a few minutes left, folks, I want to introduce my next guest. This is Nikki Bascome, the boxer. He just showed up. I want to say, how are you physically, mentally, everything for, you know, and you in that world that you are so take control of?
Yeah, it's, you know, I'm used to it. It's part of me, who I am, my journey, you know.
Yeah.
You have your good days, your bad days, but, you know, you stay focused through it all, keep training hard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know that for the last fight night that was supposed to take place, you were in Vegas, preparing yourself for it. And of course, then you received the news that it was postponed to a later date. And I know you had put in the work, to get yourself ready. How does that deflate you a little bit to know that you're up and ready, and all of a sudden it's like, I put in this work in?
Yeah. I mean, I'm human, so, you know, all the sacrifice and all the hard work, going through the whole process, so, you know, it's a little discouraging. But you know, things happen. I'm learning as a man, you know, not to get upset over the things I can't control. So
there you go.
You know, I took a week off. My coach said take a rest and come back the next week get back the ball rolling. So this is my second week of training coming up Monday, and then and then after that another week, and then it's the fight. I'll be ready.
Okay.
I'll be ready. Things happen. To be honest, like I have to owe it to God. That's my faith, my foundational. As I'm maturing, I need that foundation, that structure for myself, because most of the time it's not always physical, it's mental.
Yes.
So I owe it to the man upstairs for giving me the strength to stay focused, stay positive on what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's great. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. All right, so we want to wish you the best.
Thank you.
In your upcoming life. As a boxer and as a musician, and good luck with all that and every aspect of that and what you do. And so at this time, you can say hi to anyone you want, your family, friends, daughters, please.
Yeah, so everybody, thank you for supporting me. This has been an amazing journey. Hope to see you guys June 25th, and we're gonna take the victory.
All right, because he just set a date, June 25th. If you're watching this program and it's after June 25th, Nikki won.
That's what I'm gonna hear.
I'm going to say it now. You say we want to put it out in existence? Let's put it out there. Good luck in your upcoming match, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming by here to Backstage. Folks, this is Nikki Bascome. And for the first time, you met him as an entertainer and as a musician. And I hope you enjoyed this video that's coming up next. It's called Picture Me by Mr. Nikki Bascome. This is Backstage. I'm Mr. Magic. See you next time. New guest, new conversation. Peace and love. You guys have yourselves a great day. Picture Me coming up next.
My lip sync, two lip glossy, right? Like, Picture me rolling. I've been grinding for a long damn time. Picture me rolling. I'm at my peak and I'm in my prime. Before I was broken, they was only wrong before my shine. But I gotta stay focused. Picture me rolling. Picture me rolling without filters. Picture whole fam at the table when we eat dinner. Before I drop my daughter off, I gotta kiss her. Picture me marrying her mama like Wells to Priscilla. I had to help my granny out because she helped me. Picture me buying a big ass house with a balcony. Picture me giving jobs to brothers who got felonies. Picture me inspiring the people that inspired me. Picture me pulling up the cut mats in the Axe 5. Playing pop on the speaker, nigga, it's a whole vibe. Picture you doing business with people when they tell lies. Picture you bouncing back from a loss cause you know how to survive. Picture OGs around me, just for inspiration. Picture them telling me to stay focused and stay patient. Picture me having visions and don't delay them. Picture me having these songs in the stash and I don't play them. Picture me rolling. I've been grinding for a long damn time. Picture me rolling. I'm at my peak and I'm in my prime. Before I was broken, they was only wrong before my shine. But I gotta stay focused. Picture me rolling. Picture fresh and hungry, living on when I'm long gone. Imagine me in caution, linking up for another song. Picture me knowing he was a star all along. Picture me rolling through Front Street like I'm John Swan. Picture the world didn't have racism. Picture Bermudians kept it real when they didn't have favoritism. People got praised for talent, not because they popular. Picture you getting out of debt, now you on the up and up. Picture me in co-ed when I was 15, telling myself one day I'ma do big things. How you supposed to know your true potential if you don't dream? You gotta picture yourself on the big screen. Picture they had a cure for AIDS. picture, I saw my parents for the first time in decades. Picture me writing this verse and my thoughts burning sage. I picture River graduated from college with good grades. Picture me on Showtime and PBC. Picture me having a son who want a box like me. Picture me teaching him how to be a man. Picture him saying he can't do something, then I tell him that he can. Picture the world as a better place. We don't have COVID and we don't have to wear this mask on our face. Picture me getting everything that I deserve. One wheel to the sky, still keeping my word. Picture me rolling.
When you're born, usually you're born to a dynasty or an empire, right? I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's a hell of a job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire for your family.